What's up, nerds? Welcome back to my channel, guys. I just outroed another video. Now we're introing a new reading vlog. Oh my gosh, we're reading vlog for days. We're reading vlogs for days. We're doing vlogs for days. I don't know. Anyway, I'm so freaking excited for this video though, because these are some real anticipated releases for me. Well, anticipated reads, I should say. Like, I really want to read these really bad. And so I've been holding them off so that I could intro this video. I'm so pumped. As you guys saw by the title, I'm hoping you saw by the title. We'll be reading Goodreads choice winners from the past 3 years. I was gonna do the past 5 years, but that was a lot of books. And I was like, okay, wait. Let's reel it back in. We're gonna do 3. If you guys like it, maybe I'll do a part 2 from like the years before. So I have, let's go in order. 2020 choice winners to 2020, 2021, 2022. So I'm so excited. First, if you guys like this video, idea, then definitely give this video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. And without further ado, let's just get started. I'm sure you saw most of them, but the winner. So if you guys don't know, I didn't know how Goodreads did it because this is my first year ever using Goodreads. But they choose by genre. Genre? What is it called? I guess genre. Well, no, what is it called? Yeah, it's called genre. I don't know, like romance, fantasy, that kind of stuff. They pick like that, so they pick one winner like that, and then they show you like all the nominees though. So they should be coming up for this year, so I thought it would be the perfect time to show you the last, like a few from the last 3 winners. Obviously, I don't know if there's like an overall, I think there is an overall winner. Yeah, it's the Goodreads Choice Awards. Wait. No, I think it is specific. Never mind. Sorry, they're all the choice awards. Duh. I think it's just specific to genre. So I don't think they do like one overall. I think it's just genre specific, which is fine. But I went through and looked at every single genre from the past 5 years, and I found books that I wanted to read or that I had. So from 2020, drum roll please. The romance winner actually is From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I'm so excited to read this, like so excited to read this. First of all, this cover is stunning, and it's vampires, apparently characters morally gray, like, he's just giving in my brain, and so I'm really excited to read that. I think I might start that next, actually. I just finished Iron Flame again. Like I said, I just finished a different reading vlog, and I don't feel slumpy. I just feel like I need something good. I need something like really that's really gonna get me going, because I've been reading really slow this month. Then drum roll please, Goodreads Choice Awards winner 2021. A Court of Silver Flames. Oh. This is the biggest book in the freaking whole wide world, but I have to read it. I'm probably going to listen to it on Audible because this one is in third person, which is completely fine. And then it's just too big to hold. It's like, I'm not going to hold this. There's no way. And I'm actually excited to read this as well. I just have to wait until I get either another Audible credit or like I'll buy a few more credits, because if you buy them, it's cheaper than buying the book sometimes. This book is like $25 to buy on Audible, so I know there are free apps and stuff. Just gonna spend my money on books. It's fine. Anyway, I'm so excited to read this. If you guys don't know, this is the 5th and final book. Well, not final. It's the 5th book in the ACOTAR series, A Court of Thorns and Roses series by Sarah J. Maas. It took the world by storm. Now, this is actually from a different character's perspective than the rest of the ACOTAR series. It's third person Nesta. So it's in third person, but it's from a different perspective. You know how that doesn't make sense? It doesn't make sense, but I have to explain it like that because that's the truth of what it is. Sorry if that just changed. I realized my light was on a weird setting. Anyway, okay, drum roll please. Number 3, Goodreads Choice Awards winner from 2022. It says it all over. That's what kind of inspired this video. It says good book of the year. Oh, so this was the official book of the year in 2022. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, I think they do pick one winner, but this one just specific. I don't know about the rest of them. Those were in specific categories. This one was the winner, I believe. Again, I'm not sure. But This is Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zeman. Can you, like, everyone talks about this. I'm so excited to read this. I need to read it, and This one I'm also debating on listening to. I'm nervous because I know it's not like a traditional, it's fiction. It's the fiction winner. So I know it's not the same. And then obviously, of course, Silver Flames was a fantasy winner. I'm surprised From Blood and Ash was romance, but I guess they decided to kind of, I don't know, make them both winners. So anyway, that one I'll read a little bit of, I will read as well. So those are my 3 books that I'll be reading in this vlog. I'm very excited about it. Let me know if you've read any of them, your thoughts, your opinions. First, if you guys like reading vlogs, if you guys like Goodreads winners, if you guys actually trust Goodreads winners and you feel like, yes, they deserve them, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Let me know down below. Hit the subscribe button. And without further ado, let's just get started. Hello. So I decided to start from Blood and Ash. I don't remember if I told you. And I am nearly halfway. I cannot stop reading this. First of all, every time I look at the cover, I'm obsessed. I love this cover. And I'm scared that the rest of them are going to be the like half ones and whatever. I love this cover. Anyway, I cannot stop reading this book. It is so good. And I can see honestly why this is an award winner. I'm interested to see why specifically for romance, because right now she's a slow burning. And so but I'm interested to see like where it goes. I honestly, this is insane that this book series, I feel like it's so long. How many books did, like 7 books? And then I feel like there's a spin-off series, like I don't know, there's a lot for me. And so I'm like okay, like take it one book at a time. I don't have to read them all in one sitting, but like I'm really enjoying this. It is so unique. I love the main girl, Poppy. And I love whatever his name is, Hawk, I think his name is. And I'm loving everything so far. And I'm like, what is gonna rip away from me? I think there's just so much already, and it's only halfway, that is just so unique, so good, and so interesting, that make a well-rounded book so far. And I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, like this is freaking incredible. If you guys don't know, the main character Poppy is actually the maiden of this like place or whatever. She's a maiden. So this means nothing to normal people, but in this book I guess it means she's like chosen and super special and something like that. And so she literally cannot do anything. So she can't even go like out of the castle or whatever it is. Every time she goes like out in public, she has to be covered. So she literally only like 5 people or so have seen her actual face. Nobody's seen her face. Her parents were, well, I won't tell you that, but lots of stuff is going on. And so it's just such a unique twist on stuff. And basically there's these, like your 3rd and 4th like child, I guess, gets sent somewhere. And there's these people who don't necessarily agree with that. And so because you can't see your kids anymore. And so they're like, well, what if they're just killing whatever? And then there's also like, there's vampires, and then there's like, more extreme vampire. So like there's vampires with 2 fangs, and then there's vampires with 4 fangs and like long nails. And so there's like a more animalistic vampire kind of thing. So I thought that twist was cool. And then there's just so much. I genuinely think, read it yourself. But I am so addicted right now, so I'm excited to continue reading this. I can't think of any much else to say, but yes, I'm just gonna keep a reading. Hello guys, oh my god. I'm actually filming in the morning for once. Usually I'm always filming like in the evening after work, but I freaking finished From Blood and Ash last night. Oh my god. And I was like, I need to tell them. So good. I was nervous. I was nervous because I've heard a couple like amazing things about this book. Like I've heard people die hard for this book, favorite series kind of stuff, like up there with Fourth Wing. I've heard people like die hard like that, but I've also heard people who have DNF'd this book. And I think I think it was this one girl who like DNF'd the series or something like that, I believe. And so it made me a little bit nervous. So I was like, is it like a hit or miss, or like is it just her personal taste, whatever. So I was like a little bit nervous, and but I'm so thoroughly happy. I'm excited. I ordered the second book already. I was like, I need it right now. The only annoying thing is, I believe, because I had originally bought this cover, which is like the short and fat one, and then they can have these at Target. So I don't know if all of them are going to be this size, which is fine, but it's just a little bit more annoying to read than the tall and like thinner ones. But this book, anyway, this book is so good. So I don't want to tell you anything. Again, like I was saying, the maiden is like this person. She can't be like she can't do literally anything. Well, something ends up happening where they have to. I don't even want to tell you that. Bunch of stuff ends up going down, and madness. Everything breaks loose. You got crazy plot twists. It is so exciting, unique. You're addicted. It just feels like you're in this story. And go into it blind. There were some things that I thought like maybe it was what is it called? Love triangle, but like that's not true. I don't know why I had these preconceived notions. It's not love triangle or anything like that. I thought it was, but I was like, no. But there's so much. I literally sobbed like a baby at some points. Like there's just you feel all the feels with this, and I love the writing. I love the book. Love the story. Love the plot twist. And I got to the end page, and I was like, no freaking way. And then I was like, oh gosh, I need the next one. I need it. So of course 5 stars, if you guys could not tell. I just think it was genuinely so unique that everyone just needs to read it. What was the other thing I was going to say? I was going to say that I just don't know. The only thing that I'm still nervous about, everything else, I'm confident in her writing. I'm confident in the storyline. I'm confident in a lot. The only thing I am worried about is like, why is it 6 books, girl? Why? Granted, the longest series I think I've read is ACOTAR, technically Percy Jackson, but like it's not full series. It's like 5-book mini series. So I think the longest I've read is a 5-book series. I don't think I've read anything more than that. And so 6 books sounds like a lot to me, but next year is gonna be the year of long freaking books, because I got a lot of longer series that I want to start. But I'm so glad that I started this, and if you have not started this, come along with me, come on the journey, because this book is so freaking good. Oh my gosh. It is, I don't know, there was a little bit rumor that it was a little bit YA. She's just, I think, young. I think she's like 17 though. Yeah, on her 18th birthday, something like that. Like, she's younger, but it's not YA. It's open door as well. It's open door. It's not, it's not some of these other books, but it is a bit open door. And so keep that in mind for some of you. But I am so freaking excited. I honestly want to read this again. It was good. Okay. All right. I don't know what I'm going to read next. I can't decide between the two because like this one's hard. I think I want to read A Court of Silver Flames next. But I don't have to listen to that. It's like I either have to buy it on Kindle so that I don't have to hold it. But I also, if I buy it on Kindle, I may still buy it on Audible because I don't love to read third person all the time. So sometimes I could do it, sometimes I'm like... So I might get that one on audiobook, but you guys will be the first to know. Really quick, I just wanted to pop on and let you guys know I did start A Court of Silver Flames. I started it on listening to it on Audible, and I'm actually loving it. I'm super excited. I'm getting back into ACOTAR world. I'm really enjoying it so far. I feel so bad for Nesta, and I know people like don't like her, but like not that people don't like her, but I know people were like bothered with her and they were like, why does Nesta get a whole book? But I'm like, yes, girl. Like, I feel like she's having a normal reaction to everything that she went through. And I appreciate that point of view because it's true. Favor went through mad stuff and she's kind of like, do. And like, Favor, you literally died. You literally died and you don't even care. So like, yes, she had like nightmares and stuff. But like, point being, I understand how Nesta's lashing out and like doing all these stuff. Obviously it's unacceptable, like you're spending someone else's like all this stuff, whatever, it needs to change. So I'm interested to see how they like portray that change and that kind of stuff. I'm excited to see where it goes, but I am enjoying it. So I'm gonna keep listening to it probably. I won't update you till I get probably about halfway, just because it's a long book, honey. It's a long book and we'll be talking a lot, so I'll keep you updated. I'm enjoying it. I did start the second From Blood and Ash book as well because I loved it so much. Really quick, I just wanted to update you on A Court of Silver Flames. Why did no one tell me? Why did no one tell me this is incredible? Like, I'm addicted. I literally read over halfway. I have this much left. What do I show you? I have this much left. I literally read over halfway. I'm on chapter 45. I cannot stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't be stopped. This is incredible. I just love everything about this. I could see why it's an award winner. At first I was kind of like, I was kind of like, why at first? Because the fact that it's in third person and then it's not Feyre and Rysand, which I know, or Rhysand, which I know everyone loves. So I was kind of like, how could this be an award winner? But I can see how this is so good. I love Nesta. And I did not like her in the first one, but after, like, when she came, I think it was like the second, third, whatever, third one, I did really like her. And I was kind of like, why is everyone so, like, mean to her? But, you know, she's just going through it, and I love her character growth. I love her character. It's making me mad how everyone's treating her, truthfully. Like, yes, Nesta has some problems, but also Nesta's been through some stuff, and like, that makes me so sad for her. But I love that she, you know, she's still trying to work on herself, and not because people forced her to, or because, you know, they told her to, because if she didn't want to, she wouldn't. But because she wants to, and I love that, and like, she, you know, she's wants to work with, you know, the girls, and like just different things that she wants to do, and I love Nesta. I love this book, and I really do want more from Nesta's like perspective. It is in third person, but it's like Nesta Cassian, really, and I am loving it. I'm eating it up. So I'm gonna go read, and I'll update you guys at the end of the book. But I'm loving it. Like, I'm loving it like as much as the second book, loving it. And that one was my favorite of the series so far. So that's saying a lot. Guys, I just finished this book. I don't even know if I got any clips in there at all, because I was listening to this book, but I would listen to this any chance I got, like when I was driving, like when I was at work, but when I, like, the kids were napping, like, and I had to do like crafts and stuff, like I was listening to this at all times. Like, I could not stop. Could not. It is so good, and I freaking am kind of annoyed with Sarah J Maas, not gonna lie. I'm annoyed for a few reasons. One, I feel like I feel like nobody apologized to Nesta the way they should have apologized to her, because it's true, they were talking about her without her knowledge, like she was some child. Like, she's not a child, so stop acting like it, like you're all rude. And no one apologized to her for that. Rhysand did not apologize. No, I don't think so. Anyway, I just feel like there needed to be more of a group, like, hey Nesta, we're also sorry, because they also were in the wrong for some moments. But I love Nesta so much, and I first of all, I'm annoyed because, second of all, I don't know what of all we're on, but I also wish that this was in 2 parts, like 2 books, because it is broken up in like 3 parts, and obviously this book is mad long. But I feel like if she would have split it in 2 books, you could have gotten, like, I really liked the second, like the last half of the book where her and the 3 girls, this is kind of a spoiler if you haven't read it, so maybe skip this, but there's a moment at the end that I wish was longer, I should just say, Nesta and her friends, like, so I feel like that I wish was longer, and then like the whole ending I just wish was longer. But like obviously this is a big book, so you're not going to tag that on, like that's why I wish they were separate books. But then I also hope, because I hear, rumor has it, that she's not done with the series. I really hope that they don't go back to Feyre and Rhysand's perspective. I love Rhys. I do. But I just, first of all, I don't love Feyre that much. But like I would prefer Nesta over Feyre in my opinion. But I also like just Nesta and Cassian. So unless the next one is gonna be like Elaine and someone, like that's fine too, like something new, but like I don't want to go back to Feyre and Rhysand. So we'll see about that. I mean, I just am so sad to put this to bed. Like I genuinely would reread this one, re-listen to it, and I honestly, if she wanted to, I guess maybe Moore might get a book, or like might get some perspectives, because Moore kind of been doing her own thing and isn't really in this like at all really. So maybe her, what was I gonna say? I would definitely reread this book. Oh, listen to it. I said, oh, that's what I was gonna say. Like I would take Nesta and Cassian in 3rd person over Feyre and Rhysand in regular person, whatever it is. So that's saying a lot, because I don't like 3rd person, but I do really like this book a freaking lot. I really love this book, genuinely. So 5 freaking stars. Like I could see why this is an award winner, and this is really doing something to me, because you know what, not gonna lie, sometimes I think books are hyped for no reason, but this is the true test, or if they're award winners, because there are books that are hyped and then there are award winners that are hyped. This is a hyped award winner. It deserves an award. From Blood and Ash, a hyped award winner that deserved the award. Where I'm gonna go get tomorrow. I never actually cut videos this close, but today is actually the 21st, and so I want this to go up on the 24th, so Thanksgiving, because I just need a video to put up this day, and so I was planning on it, but this is taking me longer. All these books are taking me longer to read, so hopefully we can finish tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow by then. I think I added it tomorrow. I'm actually genuinely excited now, because I feel like it's the book of the year, like, so it deserves a lot of hype. And so that's why I'm excited about it. I'm nervous, but I'm excited about it. It's definitely not obviously the same genre as the other 2, but like I'm very excited now. I'm debating on getting it on either Audible or Kindle. Maybe I'll just read it. We'll see tonight, and then I'll update you guys probably when I'm about halfway. Okay? Hello, real quick, I just wanted to tell you that I just made it over halfway. I'm on part 5 pivots. Part 5 pivots. Page 2, like 13 or something like that. At first I wasn't interested because obviously, I wasn't into it because obviously I was reading From Blood and Ash, and then I was reading ACOTAR. So obviously I was reading a lot of fantasy, blah, blah, blah. And so this obviously is completely different. It's not even like just romance. It's not even romance. I don't even know if there is romance, but it's completely different basically. So at first that's why I wasn't into it, because I was like, I want some action. But then I actually did get into it a bit. I was like this is interesting. I'm following along, blah, blah, blah. But I'm, again, over halfway, and I'm just not obsessed. I just don't, like, it's interesting, but it's just not my vibe, I don't think. I just don't think I enjoy it. They're like little random things that I just are stupid to mention. Like, you don't need to mention it, or like, I feel like it doesn't need to be, I don't know. It was just, I don't know. I think they're just little things that are like, it's like minute things that are like making it not my favorite. And then obviously video gaming is just not my thing, so I just don't have any sort of connection to these characters. And then this book is in third person. I don't know why I thought it wasn't, but it is. So it also is less connecting. I am listening to it on Audible, which always helps because it feels like, again, someone's telling you the story. So I think that's how, I mean, that's definitely how I made it to at least over halfway. But I'm like, it's just annoying. And so I liked it so far. I just don't like it kind of switches timelines quite a little bit, but then it also switches like perspective. So it's in third person, but it'll go like to what Sadie's doing, then it'll go what to Sam's doing, then it'll go to what Mark's is doing, then it'll go to what Sam's mom was doing. Like, it was a lot. And so I just don't see, unless the ending is freaking spectacular, which could be, books have done that to me. I've hated the beginning, and then the ending is so good that like I still give them over 4 stars, so like 4 to 5 stars. So it could happen. It could happen, but I just, right now, I don't see how this is a winner of anything. I almost DNF'd it. I almost like said, I was almost gonna be like, maybe I should just end the video here and blah, blah, blah. But I did not. We made it, so I'm gonna read the other half tomorrow. It's interesting, and I do want to know like what happens, so that's good. That's a plus, but like, I wouldn't read it again, and I don't even know if I would recommend it. That's the thing. I'm like, I don't know why so many people recommend it. Again, we'll see. We'll see. Oh my gosh. Okay, goodbye. Good night. Hello. So I just finished Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. It's just not my vibe, not my style. I don't, like, to me, I really genuinely, like, did not want to keep reading. I was like, let's just finish it for the video. But, like, genuinely, I just don't see the point in reading a book like this. And I know, obviously, that's an unpopular opinion because it's the best book of the year for 2022. Was that best book of the year 2022? Was that through, hold on. I think it was through Goodreads. Okay, so maybe it was just for fiction. I could see, like, people who are fiction, like, just plain fiction readers liking this, because obviously that's exactly what it is. I just felt like, it's not, obviously it's not a romance or a fantasy, but I just feel like it's not something like, what is the point of reading it? Because you're not learning anything new, or like, it's not a true story. It's literally fake. So it's like, what? Okay, so you're not learning anything. It's not like this, trying to make awareness of something. Like, it's not like that. Okay, so that's out of the box. That it's not like it's taking you to a whole new world and it's taking you out of reality, and like, it's not a fantasy. It's not like that. Okay, so then off the box, it's not this like, oh my gosh, super cute romance that's like cheesy, fun, like warm inside, you want to sit down and curl up in a blanket. Like, it's not like that either. So again, it's just my personal preference, I feel like. I didn't like it. I don't even like Sadie, not gonna lie. I really did like Sam, and I did like Mark's a lot. I liked their characters. Sadie just annoyed me towards the end because she's just drama to me. Like, she was just doing the most. And I'm like, can you calm down, like, for 5 seconds? I think she just, Gabrielle Zevin, in my opinion, I feel like she just wrote in drama to add drama. but it wasn't necessarily needed, or it didn't actually make sense in my head. I was just like, why? Like, what, why, who, what? Like, that I just like, huh? And so, you know what, the only reason why I feel like it could, not the only reason, but I feel like I could see how it still was a winner of sorts, and that's because I feel like, definitely, if you're a romantasy reader, if you're a romance reader, those kind of things, this may be out of your comfort zone. But I feel like for people who are reading like that are not in like booktube and that kind of stuff, who are just like going through shelves, don't necessarily know even like what the different types of books are, like just different things like that, I feel like I could see more people picking up a book like this than like a fantasy and stuff like that, if that makes sense. So I can see how more people just in general read this book than any other book. I don't want to say nominated or anything like that, because I don't know for sure, but that's what it just feels like. Like, I feel like, you know, any Joe Schmo could have this on their, like, have read this last year because they saw it and they were like, oh, that's interesting, let's read it. Whereas I feel like different fantasies and stuff, that's not everyone's style. I feel like more people would pick this up on a whim than like a fantasy or a romance even, and just different things like that, if that makes sense. But it was not for me. And I was like, maybe it's just the right book, wrong time. It's just not. There are things that no matter when I would have read it, that I wouldn't have, like, that I wouldn't, like, it wasn't enjoyable. Like, it wouldn't have mattered what time it was, what day it was, whatever season it was, because it just was like, there was nothing to me special about it. Like, it was super cool, they make games, blah blah blah, and then there's like some heartbreaking things or whatever, but it's like, why did I just go through that entire journey? Like, for what? Because now I just like wasted, that's what it felt like, I wasted however long it took to read this book. Okay, I know like that is horrible. And I know like it's a very unpopular opinion because people love these books, but like honestly, I'm just gonna be honest with you, those were my emotions. That's how I felt. I'm sure there are some people out there who agree with me and who just don't feel comfortable saying it because everyone loves that book. But that is not the problem, but that is just the honest, that is the what is the word? That is the truth about like Book Talk, BookTube, Instagram, the whole nine, is that they take books that, you know, they might have liked or someone along the way liked, and other people will like it and enjoy it, blah, blah, and then it gets hyped up. So then everyone else who has an opinion toward that doesn't agree with it feels some type of way. But that's not the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is I can like what I like and I can hate what I hate. So honestly, I did not like this book. And I would not recommend it in general, whether you're a fiction, whatever. I just don't see the point in reading it. I already mentioned all the reasons why, and I won't be reading it again. But I did read it, and I'm glad that I'm glad that I got it out of my system. But now I know too, like, I haven't read that many just fiction books. I haven't read any, I don't think, just fiction books, because I've read some like, no, I haven't read any just fiction books, because again, I mean, like, I've read romance and that kind of stuff that has like a story or like a baseline to it, you know what I mean? Like and it's for a reason, but this is not like any of those, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense to anybody. They're like, shut up, Marissa, but whatever. I can still see why, again, I can see why it's an award winner, because maybe as far as fiction books goes, this is a really good one, but as far as my style goes, I don't like this book. Okay, uno momento. I really want to be generous and give it like a 3-star, but like in my opinion, I would give it like a 2.5 star. I rarely give books lower than 3 stars, but like I genuinely just feel like I just wasted my time. I could have been reading something else. I already explained all that I'm feeling. I'm gonna give it 2.5 stars. Now, I sometimes change my rating as, like, you know, when I start to think about a book a little bit more, or like, you know, as the days come on, if it's still popping up in my head, if I'm still thinking about it, you know, that may give it some extra points, because then obviously I liked it more than I thought if I'm still thinking about it. If I'm thinking about it negatively, it could lower the rating. I really doubt I'll go lower than 2.5, but I'm going to give it a 2.5. I just did not my vibe. Not my journey. I really I loved Sam a lot, and I really feel like he did not get his, like, I feel like he deserved a little bit more throughout this book that he didn't get. Like, Sam, don't even get me started. I just, annoyed. Okay, irritated. Again, From Blood and Ash, 5 freaking stars. I'm reading the 3rd book as well. already because I just could not stop. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to keep reading. The third book is slowing me down a little bit because it's like they're so long, almost for no reason. I wish I can understand why she has so many books in the series, but I wish she would at least cut like at least one book out somewhere and then like split that between the rest of these books, and then it would be a little bit better in my opinion. I just feel like she had to add fluff so that she can make it this long, and I'm like, I don't want the fluff. But then I also can't stop thinking about A Court of Silver Flames. I'm like, I really genuinely want to read it again. So this one was also 5 stars. Already explained all those to you. If you want to have a conversation, let's have a conversation down below. A very controlled conversation. A very, what is the word? A very, I don't know, a good conversation. Let me know. Let me know if you want to have a convo, if you want to talk about it. That is it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you've read any of these books, what your thoughts on all of them. Am I the only one who did not like Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow? Maybe I am. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, nerds.